Hello and welcome to my store. You must be a customer. Come in. I have some good things on sale. Yes. Let me push up these sleeves here. Oh, you look ever so dusty. But I could always pop you up on one of the shelves. Pop you up for sale. Now, perhaps I could interest you in a two-dimensional pencil. What's truly fascinating about this pencil is it just won't roll away. Now perhaps you have an issue with pencils or things rolling away. This could be your solution. It could. Just give it a little dust off. It is ever so blustery outside. There seems to be a bit of a storm brewing at my door. I do apologize if it distracts you from the two-dimensional pencil that won't roll away. How this does it? Often, of course, you just with a knife. I mean, I know this isn't a knife, but you just like that, and obviously the sides. To sharpen the pencil that won't roll away. And of course, if you felt really fancy, you could sharpen the reverse end as well. Same technique as before with the knife, just as you can see the core of the pencil inside there. Yes. Now I'll let you think about the two-dimensional pencil that won't roll away. Now, perhaps you would be interested in a generic pen, but this is extra special because this pen clicks. So perhaps you have a pocket, a top pocket. I don't, so I can't really demonstrate, but I can pretend. You can pop it in your pocket and it won't leak. But of course, if this was a regular pen without its cap, you'd pop it in your pocket, and as I'm wearing white, it would then turn blue, which wouldn't look particularly professional. No. But this, however, retracts. You see, it works by there's a little spring inside there. I don't know if you can truly see it and appreciate the fine engineering, but it's in there. It's not magical. I at first thought it was, but I did take a tour of the factory, and they explained to me that it in fact was not filled me with disappointment, but it truly spiked my interest, and I said I must have one. So I did. I purchased this, and now, of course, you could purchase this from me. Now, it doesn't just end with the magical retractable tip. No. It also has this. Let me come round this side. This little rubber grip. There's slight little bits there. So when you hold the pen, obviously with the tip out so you can write, the pen doesn't slip. Another truly ingenious feature of this pen, but it does not end there. No. There is more than just the magical spring, the rubber finger grip, and of course there is also the little metal bit here. So if you had that pocket, which I mentioned earlier that I do not have, but if I was to have one, you could pop it in your pocket, and this here would latch over the pocket. So perhaps you have a particularly deep pocket. You would pop it in, allow this here to latch over the top, and you wouldn't lose your pen. No. And you know that it's safe to pop into your pocket because it retracts. Yes. Oh, and I suppose it's not really a feature as such. It's just a quality of life thing. But you can, in fact, see the ink flow. You see it? There's the little spots of black there. That is the no longer ink in the ink compartment, and then the consistent stripe of black is where there is ink in the ink container. So when it gets, down to perhaps here, well, I mean, you can't really see it with the finger grip, but when it gets down to about there, the tip of the finger grip, you would know to perhaps purchase a new, magical pen with the rubber finger grip and little tab to pop over your pocket so it doesn't disappear into a deep pocket. Now, I should probably draw attention to the fact that this is indeed a med, which is for medium tip, which also fits my preference. I don't care much for a fine tip. I find them to be too scratchy, I suppose. I find a medium tip to be much more smooth for doodling. Now, I'll just pop that pen down next to you. Let me see, what else do I have? I have some things in the bag, but I think I probably have some something else out here. Kind of wish I did have that top pocket now, so I could just pop that away. Never mind, I'll just pop this down next to you. There we go. Now, perhaps I could interest you in this. Just give me a moment to unravel it. Here we have an olive green shirt. Yes. Let me just check for any damages. If it's damaged, I can always knock a little off the price. It has one button, two buttons. Oh dear, it's missing button 3, but it has button 4. Oh, it's missing button 5, but it has button 6, and it's missing button 7. That's unfortunate. Let me see if there's the buttonholes to match. Now, we have 1 buttonhole, 2 buttonholes, 3 buttonholes, 4 buttonholes, 5 buttonholes, 6 buttonholes, and 7 buttonholes. So we do indeed have enough holes for each button. Let me make sure there's no damage to the collar. No, that doesn't. Hold it up to the light so I can see. No, that collar seems to be fine. That seems to be quite a heavy stitch in there. That's good. That means it's, quite nice and durable. Oh, I best check the pockets. You see this. This has a top pocket. Allow me to demonstrate. Here's that pen we were just talking about. Look, you just pop that in and you see how that clips over there. Isn't that nice? Yes. And it just pops out. So you can just pop your pen in your pocket and then pop it back out and pop your pen back in your pocket and pop it back out. Anyway, continuing with the olive green shirt, this button does seem to be attached, and there is the associating buttonhole for that pocket. Is there another pocket? Yes, there is, with another button there and corresponding buttonhole. And let me just test the pocket. As you take the pen and pop it into the pocket there. See that? It just nicely rests in the pocket, and then you pop it out the pocket, or pop it back in the pocket, or pop it out the pocket, or pop it back in the pocket. Now, for now, I'm just going to pop it out the pocket, pop it down next to you again, so that is that checked. That is fine. Yes. And then let me check the cuffs here. Just one moment. Out there I can see the buttonhole there, and there is indeed a corresponding button. That is good. Seems to be a little touch of damage there on the sleeve, or on the cuff, should I say. The sleeve itself seems to be fine. Got an extra pad on the elbow there. There is a stray thread. I suppose I can charge a little bit extra, as you have a little bit extra material there. The are we going the underarm? Yes, that seems very strong. Now let's quickly head over to the other sleeve. Let me just check these cuffs. Yes, there is the buttonhole, as you can see, and the corresponding button. No, there's no damage on this cuff. Is there any damage on the sleeve? Once again, the protective elbow patch there. You see, that sleeve seems fine. It's a little bit creased. There is no extra thread. No. Now, I did overlook these. It has little shoulder things, so you could pop your beret or something else. I don't know. Now, let me see. Yes, this has button and buttonhole. It is indeed attached. And then this side with another button and buttonhole, which is also attached. Now let me just check the back panel here for any damages. There is a slight bit there. You see that? Almost like a little scuff or something. Just a little bit. I shouldn't worry too much. You won't see it whilst you're wearing the shirt anyway. There's that extra thread from that sleeve. I already picked up on that. Yes, and as you can see, if I just hold it around like this, you can see that tailoring on the bottom, how the shirt contours. So it should be quite flattering to your physique. I'll just fold this back up. Just sort of roll it so it's nice and easy for you to carry. Perhaps if you had a large enough pocket, you could pop this in there. But for now, I'll just pop this down next to you. There we go. Now I have a small collection of keyboards here. Just let me give this a little dust off here. It's been a while since I've had any customers, you see. Dust does terrible things to electronics. Let me just dust this down. Just work the diagonal. Sort of little flicks, I suppose. Just flick the dust away. Now, begin with this one. It has a space bar there, as you can see. There's little pig ups and pig downs and home and ends, command and options. Oh, look at that. It has 2 commands and 2 options. I dread to think what would happen if you pressed them both at the same time. Now it has your regular letters across there in its usual higgledy-piggledy order. Of course, some numbers across the top and some F's as well. There appears to be 12 different F's you can press. An ESC, and del, a delete, an enter, or return. This keyboard seems ever so mysterious. How would one enter and return at the same time? I suppose if they left through an enter and then came back through the same enter, I suppose that's how you would do that. And there's also some lines and funny little symbols there. Yes, this keyboard is ever so fun to press. Oh, I ignored the other side. Look, you have a tab, a caps lock, and a shift. So I suppose you could shift the return or command the return to shift. But you could give it the option of control of the F's. Anyway, I'll just pop that down there. We have this keyboard as well. Perhaps more suited for a slightly deeper desk. As you see, I've got an extra panel at the top there. Yes, but similarly to the other one you have your space bar there, your command and options and controls, shifts and caps locks and tabs and delete, enter, shift, your pickups and big downs and ends and homes. But this one also has a little light bulb there. So if you're there working on your novel in your local Starbucks and you get struck with an idea, you can just hit your little idea button. Yes, this is a very forward-thinking type of keyboard. Yes. Now, just pop that one down. Now, we have the final keyboard and I think final item for today. Oh dear, that is ever so dusty. I don't have time for that. Suppose just breeze over the top, so long as it looks passable. The customer won't know. Now, here we have, you see, the higgledy-piggledy letters, the numbers, your collection of F's, your uppity-downities and left and righties. But we do have some more numbers there, your enters and shifts, controls and cap locks and esks and whatnots. Yes, they are all featured on this clickety-clackety keyboard. Yes, this one is most suited for a larger desk. Or for those that prefer a more clickety-clackety experience as you type your novel. Yes. Yes, well, I'll pop the clickety-clackety keyboard down. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this little peruse of my store. Now, if you wish to take any of those items for a trial period, I suppose, you may feel free to. But of course, you know where I am, so take care of yourself, and I hope to see you sometime soon. Cheers.